Now, Mr. Speaker, I'm not here to play hide and seek with the Treasurer. He is not in the House. We don't see that on the program listing, Leader of Government Business, take note, that we have the FBO to be presented. He is 3 months late, Mr. Speaker, and this is a concern that not only affects me, but it should be affecting everybody in the House. We have an economic crisis looming, and we need the Treasurer to come in and present the final budget outcome. So, Mr. Speaker, I suggest, through you, that you adjourn Parliament until after lunch, bring the Treasurer in, get the House in order, so we can all have a look at the FBO. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
I am once again humbled to present an economic update to this Parliament. These I will present key messages from the 2024 Final Budget Outcome Report, also known as FBO. Cost of living pressures. Mr. Speaker, regarding our papers over the last few days, I have been filled with joy. Monday's the national headline, and I quote, "Prices slashed, relief for consumers on 13 essential items," unquote. The front page goes on, and I quote again, "The prices of 13 essential household items have been slashed by 10%. In Tuesday's Post Courier, and again in today's, we see the cost of these goods in Port Moresby have dropped from 99 kina to 77 kina, a saving of 22 kina in a family shopping basket. In Ley, the price drop was 11 kina, still substantial. The response from readers also brought joy to most of us in this House, I'm sure. And I quote, "The tax relief is great. It will help the people save some of their money," said one. "I'm happy with the 10% GST cuts because now I can be able to buy basic goods at a much convenient price," said another. Following through on our promises of the 2025 budget of no more GST, the Marape Rosso government is a caring government. PNG's economic recovery is continuing. Mr. Speaker, 2024 was pretty tough. Papua New Guinea remains on track with our budget. The Marape Rosso government, year after year, being responsive, being responsible, being reliable. I commend the 2024 FBO to the House.
In 2023, most provinces and agencies were not paid what was budgeted in the 2023 budget. And for most of the provinces, we received the monies for 2023, the balance of the payments, in January 2024. So the monies that we received in January of last year were in fact funding for the previous year. Okay, for this year, Mr. Deputy Speaker, Acting Speaker, for this year, in the case of ECPIC and many provinces, the last time we received any of the budgeted funds was in May last year. And Treasurer is aware, and the Finance Minister is aware, not just my province, but many other provinces. We are still waiting for the funds, and this is the issue I have. When the government comes up with a poor money plan, and then they publish budgets. For example, in this year's budget, and the supporters of the government roundly criticized myself and the ECPIC province, saying the national government is giving you an extra 60 million this year, supporters of the government. Well, I'm here to tell you that we have not received that extra 60 million, or in fact, the 34 million owed to us up until the end of last year, and the additional 20 million properly budgeted for the first, how many months he come now? Yeah, he no come up yet. So, if that's the case for ECPIC, and I know all the governors are complaining on governors' WhatsApp about the fact that they haven't received their funds, and as the Prime Minister rightly put it, Samplaul province is got internal revenue. In the case of ECPIC, we are operating only on internal revenue. And it's also misleading, Mr. Acting Speaker, when the government says, plenty money mipla giving me ground lo yupla. For example, in the case of ECPIC budget, 120 million and payable teacher. The money never actually gets to us. It's paid here. And that's the same for all the provinces. The largest chunk of our budget is payroll. Actual cash also transfer in Kamlo province. The actual cash that's transferred to provinces is really, you count DSIP, PSIP is probably about 70 million in the case of ECPIC. If you count what we call functional grants and minimum priority grants, the same grants that the good minister for provincial and local level government was talking about in his report last week, these little grants, they amount to about 60 or 70 million. So the actual cash transfer go along a big province like mine from the national government is really around 130 million. All get a number, you may look in the budget book, I'm number nothing. Money true no sago. And that's the same for everybody here. All the leaders sitting in this house. So it is misleading. The Prime Minister and the Treasurer is misleading the country when they say, Mipla Salim Trabla money go down, now you making one long.